Okay, well, good. Oh, okay. Well, good afternoon. Stephanie's starting with us today. We got Stephanie and Josephine, or is it Josephina?
No, Josephine.
Josephine.
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all are international students at UIS?
Yes, we are.
Okay, can you go ahead and tell us what you're studying and where your home country is?
Okay, so I'm Stephanie Avi, studying Masters in Public Health with a specialization in environmental health at the University of Illinois Springfield, and I'm from Ghana.
You're from Ghana?
Yes,
Okay.
the Black Stars of Africa, period.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Okay, my name is Josephine Kamwela. I am from Malawi. I just graduated with a bachelor's in computer science.
Okay. Very good. So let's start off with some lightning round questions. Y'all good with that? Just to kind of break the ice and see where we're at with stuff. Okay. Number one, first of all, how long have you been here in the States?
Okay, I've been here for 4 years and some months now.
4 years and a few months.
Yeah.
I like that you said 4 years and a few months because I feel like after like 2 years, I months are gone. They're like I don't count months after that.
Still counts.
All right, I've been here like a year and some few months. I got to the US on January 7th, 2025. So yeah,
Okay.
it's been just a year and some few months.
And you, Josephine, you were with your master's?
No.
Bachelor of
Bachelor's,
Science.
yes.
Okay, and you're with your master's.
Master's, yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, couple questions. What's the most overrated food you've had here in America?
Good question. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Wow. I would say pizza.
I don't like pizza either. I think pizza is just way overrated.
It is.
I do not like pizza. I think it's an appetizer. Like it could go away for forever for me. So.
Yeah, me too. I would say why I say that. Last time I had it was that should be last year. I was like, okay, I think I want to buy pizza that I can just eat by myself and see how I feel about that.
Okay.
So I did that. I bought the whole pizza, just 2 slices. I was done.
You were done.
I was done. Until today, if I eat pizza, that means I am at friends' place or somewhere where everyone is also eating. Other
Yeah.
than that, I can't buy it and
Okay.
say I'll eat it by myself. No.
Okay. All right, Stephanie. You kind of get an advantage here because you let her answer first, and then you'll answer the next one first.
Okay, but unfortunately, she said what I wanted to say. But I'll just go with burgers because I feel like,
You'll go with
already
what?
burgers.
Burgers. You don't like a burger.
I do, but
You think it's a little overrated.
overrated because what I grew up knowing or tasting is totally different from what's here in the United States.
Yeah.
I don't know what makes it different, but
That spice palette's different.
I guess and the
We
seasoning.
go heavy on that salt and pepper, don't we?
Like, I feel like I need more seasoning. I need
You
more
need more
pepper.
seasoning?
I need
Yeah.
more salt. I need it to taste better. But I feel like the Americans don't really do a lot of seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes the food taste so raw.
Oh, so raw.
Yeah, like
Oh,
you don't get to
my.
feel and experience the great taste they had.
Okay. Okay.
But of course.
Oh, this will be fun. Okay, next one. No. You hold on to it. Walmart. Terrifying or magical?
Walmart?
Yeah.
I would say magical because back in Ghana, when you want to go to the market, well, there are places with roofs and shades, but majority of the marketplaces are like in an open space. So
Oh, like an
you're-
open air market.
Yeah, open
Yeah.
area market. So when it's raining, it's hitting. When it's the sun is shining, it's hitting you. Like you're going through everywhere. Like the sun is
Yeah.
directly facing you. But with Walmart, you can get everything you want and like not everything, but like majority of the things you need to make food,
Yeah.
your home, decor, everything, and like one setting, and it makes it more easier because
One-stop shop.
one-stop shop.
You love it.
Exactly. I love
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, you were nodding your head, so I'm going to ask you another question. Okay. The best international student survival hack. Like, what's the best thing that you're like, hey, this is the tip I've learned to survive here in the States?
Okay, well, my tip will be prayer.
Okay.
Because when I came here, it was like I don't have any family here or not even cousins or anyone like that. So sometimes it gets lonely. And with the time difference where you can say, oh, I'll just make a call and I'll go on the call with my sister or my brother. But with time difference, it's like when I have the time, they may be sleeping. Then I don't have anyone to talk to. So prayer has been, for me, has been like the hack. Like
Okay.
whenever how I'm feeling, I would just pray about it and I find that peace of mind and heart and I keep going.
I like that. I especially like that. That was actually, we'll just go right into it. I'll ask this question later. But for both of you, what do you think leaving your home country does to your soul, your psyche, your spirit, yourself? Like, what does that do to you?
For me, like tracing back from the time I came here, I felt like the other part of me was like left behind or was missing because there I had a kind of lifestyle that when I got here, I didn't have that. Like I didn't get to find that even until today.
Are you talking about like friends,
Friends, family.
family?
Yes, and also this. I used to be like full time in church, so when I came here, I didn't have that. I felt like something is missing. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. What about you, Stephanie?
Coming, it was joy, like because that was my first time traveling to the United States. So
Okay.
I had high spirits, high hopes, and couldn't wait for what will await me here. So yeah, I was so happy. But when I got here,
Okay.
the story was quite a different. Within the first few months, I came in winter, so I was not used to this.
Winter in the Midwest is tough. It will, you'll downshift to depression real quick.
I was like, I thought the winter was exaggerated, but wait, this is not compared to what I imagined. Like it was crazy.
There's a
like,
harshness to winter that hits
Woo.
your soul.
like wow. And I remember my sad moments. I was going to Walmart for my first time, and I was using the bus.
Okay.
So a couple of friends told me that, oh, I could get groceries from Walmart. So I decided to take the bus and get there. So when I was there, I was like, oh, why not shop for everything at once?
Yeah.
So I decided to shop for things I would need for like 2 months. And I had like 3 bags, and I had to force them into 2. And I had to walk to the bus
Wait,
stop.
3 bags for 2 months? That's not a lot.
But to me, it was a lot because
Okay.
I was trying to budget. I was trying to save. So that
Well,
I can
I
do
mean,
less buying.
it is a lot. I get that, but like that's you were able to parcel out 3 bags for 2 months.
Well, it was not the normal regular Walmart bags.
Okay.
I carried 2. They were not really big, but they were heavy, I would
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
And because I
Wow.
knew I was already coming with a low budget and
Yeah.
low amount of money, I knew I had to save and budget till at least I get a job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it was crazy. Like my hands were freezing. Walking from the bus stop to my hostel, I couldn't feel my hands.
Yeah.
I couldn't feel
Yeah.
them. Like I started crying. Immediately I got to the room, I didn't even think of carrying the things into my bedroom. I just packed them at the door, just sat by the heater and started crying. I was like, what did I do to myself? Like,
Have y'all both had those dark nights? We call them dark nights of the soul, where you just say, "What am I doing here?"
yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
What would you want somebody to know about y'all's story as international students? Like, if you're like, I wish somebody would know this about our story. What would you want somebody to know?
I would say patience and
That you've had to learn it, or patience with you?
patience with us.
Okay.
Because
Why do you say that?
I would say that because coming, I know I could speak English fluently because that is what I've used in my my schools, like from preschool through to university. So, like, that's the official language. Coming here, you speak, and they're like, what? I'm like, wait, is it that I'm not shouting, or
Yeah.
I'm not saying the right words, or I'm not saying it how I'm supposed to say it? You know, we definitely there's an accent, but sometimes they some people will make you question your
Yeah.
your fluency. Like,
Have you had people write you off? Like, just they know you're just not communicating, and they say, okay, good, thanks, and then they just walk off or end the conversation.
yep. Sometimes through the jokes, like I like to communicate, I would like to make jokes with people, but unfortunately, the jokes kind of sound differently.
Yeah.
Sometimes what you might see as a joke might not sound as a joke to me, and what
Yeah.
I would see as a joke might not sound as a joke to you. So I'll try to listen, but maybe you say it so fast that I'm not able to get the
Yeah.
joke in it, and they might see it as me being rude or like you're
Okay.
not trying to be
Yeah.
communicative enough
Yeah.
or something. So
What about you, Josephine?
I would say, I would just say this. I would just add to that accent, because when the way I sound, sometimes I'll be saying something and someone will keep on saying, "What? What did you just say?" So
Yeah.
that honestly, that used to annoy me a lot, because you're trying to say something and someone will, instead of them paying attention, but they're just being dismissive because they can hear your accent, and they just feel like, oh, I don't need to listen more. I don't get what she's saying. Let me just let her be. So, yeah, that part.
That's interesting. I play pickleball with predominantly most of my friends right now are from India, so
wow.
they have very thick accents,
Yes.
and that's interesting. I'll ask them about that. I do want to know too, like y'all are both mid-20s ish. We'll call it ish.
Ish.
What do you see the difference as being from Ghana, Malawi culture of mid-20s versus mid-20s here?
Well, on that, I think there's a lot. There's a lot. I would just say maybe one thing is
Make sure
how.
you put your microphone up too.
Yeah. Okay. How we relate to things. I feel like I, as a person from Malawi, there's certain culture that I grew up in and that I still follow. Even if I'm here, I still follow that. But being here is like the culture is kind of different. Let's say when it comes to like relating to how you talk to an elderly person. Okay, so I am used to like someone who is older than me. I would just say sir or mom. But here, they prefer you calling them their first name. So sometimes it's hard. I'll be like, how can I call them their first name? You know.
Yeah.
I am not used to that. And sometimes it can come as if you're being rude if you say hi, ma'am or sir. They'll be like, no, my name is. They'll
I'm
tell you
like
their
that
name.
sometimes. I'm like, don't call me sir. Well, I don't have a dad, but that would, if I had a dad, that would be him.
So that's like the thing. For us, it's the culture. We're trying to
Yeah.
be respectful to the elderly person. Yeah, while here is they see it the other way, that maybe
Yeah.
you're just trying to be rude, or you're just trying to, maybe you're telling them that, hey, you are old.
Okay. But it is a form of respect. I get
Yes.
that. But yeah. Well, as an old guy with a graying beard, I will say it has nothing to do with your culture and everything to do with my insecurity
Yes.
of being like, oh, I'm getting older. Yeah. So it has nothing to do with you per se, but I can understand how that would be a cultural difference.
Yes.
What other nuances, Stephanie, would you say from the young 20s, mid 20s, that you're seeing a difference between your culture and this culture?
okay, so I would say in Ghana, like mid-20s, you're completing college, you're struggling with jobs, trying to think about settling down, your ambitions and all those things. But I think here, well, it's slightly different because I feel like the system is designed to help you. So
You feel like the system is designed to help you here in America.
to succeed, yeah, like the citizens, I would say, because like I feel like things come more easier compared to back home. You have systems in place to make sure you succeed, I would say. So that would be different compared to back home. And back home too, it's one thing I've realized is here it's hard to tell the age of people because
Yeah.
you see a 12 years old child and
They
you're
look
like you're almost the
28.
same.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to tell that, oh, this is in her 20s or his 20s and this person is just a teen, because you look at someone and be like, oh, I'm sure they are the same age as yours. So that's one difference. Like it's difficult to tell a child from a teenager from a
Okay.
youth.
What
And
about
with other
as?
stuff?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like with what she said, with the respect,
The respect.
aspect, yeah. Sometimes you see
We've really
the
become informal.
youths, yeah, but I feel it's just the culture.
Yeah.
Because you just said it, you don't even like to be called sir. So it's like you grow up with it and you see it as normal. But because we are not used to it, we think, oh, that's disrespect. Oh, but I've gotten to a point where I'm also finally adapted to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say if there is a difference, and you don't want to stereotype, so I get that, but like the international students and the domestic students, is there like, would you say there's a culture difference? Did you feel that? Did you notice it? Is there something you could name in that experience? Stephanie's shaking her, or Josephine's shaking her head. Would
Yeah.
you go ahead?
Okay, I would say, so before I transferred to University of Illinois, Springfield, I was at a community college.
Okay.
So being at the community college, it felt like most of the students in the classes that I used to take, all of them seemed like they were like high school. They're just coming from high school. Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't coming from high school. So I actually felt like I was the big girl in the class.
Yeah.
Like all of them seemed so young. Like
Yeah.
I could tell by their faces. I'm like, I think I am the only honest person in this class, you know.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like dressing wise, the way we dress for classes, we dress in a formal way, I should say. Well, here someone can show up in shorts, you know. In
Yeah.
shorts, they show up in class. Well, for us there, you have to dress in a formal way, in a very respectful way before you show up in class. So that's also the other thing that I saw here. That, yeah, it took me a while also to just come to a point of understanding that is the culture. Here, they don't mind.
Yeah.
While for me, I would be like, okay, I have to show up for class. I have to dress in it. I have to really present myself.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think about these cultural differences that you guys are naming, and I really appreciate that. Here's one question I'd have for both of you. What's one thing America does well? You kind of named it, but you could maybe name another thing. No. You stay on this one. No,
Okay.
no. One thing America does well, and one thing your home country does better.
Okay. In terms of opportunities, I feel like America does very well. That's why sometimes we see people coming from other countries to come here and do explore, especially in the area of education. Yeah, I feel like America offers more better opportunities than where I'm coming from. And also, the other thing is having a paper from here. It can take you anywhere in the world, you know.
Having a degree from
Like
here?
yeah, you
Yeah.
can go with it anywhere in the world. Well, from my country, it's like they'll have to evaluate first, go through the whole evaluation.
Really?
To see how much weight does your paper hold, you know. So
Interesting.
yes.
So the way the colleges are accredited
Yes.
matters.
Yes.
Okay. What's one thing your country you would say we kind of it's not like saying you hate America and this. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
what is one thing you say? I think we get this right.
Okay. I would say in the area of like guns.
Okay.
Yeah. This is where I feel like we do better in our country because we're not allowed. No one is allowed actually to even possess one. It will take a lot for a
Yeah.
person to have one. And most of the times you find that there are people who are maybe very well to do.
Yeah.
But otherwise for any random person, no. No one can have it at all.
Was that a massive culture shock for you to see our gun laws and?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So sometimes, so that's the other thing that when I am here, like it makes me feel that, oh my God, like I have to keep praying all the time that God help me, because it's like the way the news that I see that someone just shooting someone because they did a horn on them. Yeah, and well, it's like anytime a person is just how they feel, they just act on it.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have anything like that. Of course, people can act in a certain way, but they are very mindful of other people too at the same time. So this is the area that I can actually
No, I
doubt of.
think that's something that we need to reform, and you named a big one there. What about you, Stephanie?
Okay, I would say the education system.
So y'all both say education.
I
is the,
like the education system here because you can get very close with your lecturer. You can speak to them like freely. You can express your ideas. Like they even want you to express your ideas.
They
in
want
class.
you to, yeah.
So it makes it more easier, and I feel like most things are practical. But in my country, it's very hard to even actually approach a lecturer. Like you're shaking. You're like,
that
you're scared.
reverence.
Yeah, it's not really there. And I feel like I like the class sizes too. Yeah.
In here?
Here
Okay.
compared to
Where
back home.
what is it in Ghana? Is it?
So like for my undergrads like this, my class size was like hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a survey class. I mean,
Yep.
they have that at, I don't know at UIS, but in the bigger schools.
In bigger schools, but it's
you
not
have
like for your
History
main.
101 is like 200 people.
Yeah. But it's not for your main like majors. Your
That's
majors
true.
are mostly smaller class
Yeah,
sizes.
you really need a cohort of people to
Yeah.
learn from and with. So what would you say one thing is your Ghana succeeds in?
I would say the substance abuse.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lack thereof of substance abuse?
Here in America, I feel like, so when I came, I was like, is it so easy to smoke, vape? Like, you see people just smoking anywhere, except maybe there's a sign that no smoking. See people vaping, and sometimes I get worried. I'm like, do they really know the effects of these things? But I would say it's more controlled back home. Like, you don't really see a lot of substance abuse, especially among the youth, and also the use of guns.
Yeah.
Coming here, I was just so scared about racism and all those things because I've heard things in the news, and you see black people always fighting, screaming, crying for help, equity, and all those things. So I was actually nervous. That was one thing I was nervous about coming.
Have you experienced racism here?
Not really. I wouldn't say so.
Boy, we
maybe
celebrate
indirectly,
that.
but not directly to my face. Yeah, but
I
directly,
can't tell you
wouldn't say.
how much I celebrate that you have not. Have you experienced racism here?
I have.
You have.
I have, and actually, it's from another black person. I think, yeah, that made me actually understand that Black Americans, they take Africans as two different people, I should say. Yeah, so I remember I was traveling and it was in the bus, but the way this driver spoke to me, he's black too, but the way he spoke to me as if he was talking to a different kind of a person. So that was just one instance. Then I've had a couple of them too,
Yeah.
different occasions, and they're all black people, so Black Americans. So yeah.
We've had someone on here, her name's Shatria Smith, very provocative thought leader. And I asked her the difference between African history and black history, why she she went back and forth, but ultimately was landing on Black history, and she said, I don't have a history from Africa. They tried to connect me to Africa, but I don't have that firsthand or even secondhand knowledge. But I do know what it means to be Black in America. So there's a lot that you just said there that I think in a longer form could be unpacked. That's very interesting. I do think from both of your comments, the first thing, you guys have this lovely image of America.
Of course, we do. We do.
Is that true?
Yeah, we do.
I love that.
We
It's
do.
all my international friends, and now I'll call you friends / acquaintances. They have this amazing view. Okay, help me understand. You have a wonderful view of America. What do you see when people have such a critical view of America? What's your thought process there? Because you hear the criticisms, right?
Yes. So for me, I'll say that before I came here, I honestly never had any. Let me say, I never heard any criticism other than just knowing that America is the place to be.
You never heard any criticism from America?
No, until I came here. That's when I started like hearing all these like the news and everything. Then I'm like, this is not the image that I had. No, not at all. Until I came here. But before that, no. And actually, if you go like right now in Malawi and try to ask those who desire or who dream to come here, they'll only tell you good things. That country is, we see in movies. They will just tell you it's what I see in movies.
They have the image from that.
Yes, but the reality of it, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You got anything on that, Stephanie?
Actually, the only criticisms I had or I heard were the loneliness.
Loneliness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it really gets really lonely, and that is true. There's no two ways about that, because I think I'm just coming from a country where we are socialist, and coming to an individualistic country, so that proves it. Like
you mean socialist? You don't mean like government form. You mean like together.
Yeah. Like you see, you're living in the house with your family, communal. Yeah. And like pretty everything is family, group of people. Like you don't even have to know someone to say hi, to greet them. And here in America, sometimes you're even scared to say hi because you might think they might take it the other way. Yeah.
We are a lonely country. Well, we've made ourselves that way because we, as you said, you take these jobs. We don't take jobs maybe as much international, but I'm one. All my family's in Houston. So we left to follow what we would call our path, and it's taken us to a couple different states, but that has created some loneliness because you don't have that base of people around you.
Yeah. And
interesting.
Even in like other countries, I believe, well, in Ghana like this, you can still go to other regions and it will be easy to just create a family there.
Yeah.
To settle in. You'll see people be like, oh, wow, are you new? You're welcome to the good. And you just...
That's so interesting you said that because my friend
even
Ashutosh,
at work, it's easy to just get people you can call your friends and those things, like just form a community there easily. But here, even at work, sometimes that's a different story.
Okay. What app are y'all using most right now?
What?
What application? The technology.
Media?
Yeah, technology with the younger crowd. I'm 43, so I'm 2 decades older than y'all. Why are you laughing?
I would say TikTok is trendy, Instagram, Facebook.
Do you
WhatsApp?
use social media, or do you? Because my kids do not want to be. I have kids in the teenage years. They want nothing to be on social media. They don't want any. They're like, they're not going to be my friends. I don't know them. I need 5 good friends in my life, and I don't want to be on TV or I don't want to be on anything. That's interesting. So there is a age breakdown even between that generation and the 20-somethings.
I wouldn't blame them because I think I'm the type but she is quite opposite.
Oh.
Yep. She'll be like, oh, you even take pictures and you don't
Some
post
of it's
them.
just personality.
Yeah,
There's not a
it's just
plus or
me.
negative. It's
No,
just
it's a
a
personality.
way to express yourself.
Yeah.
That's all.
I can go on social media just to listen to current trendy
Yeah.
news, trendy stuff, but I do post, but maybe just once in a while. Don't
Okay.
really like my stuffs out there a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Josephine, what about you? Are you a social media person? It
Yes.
sounds like. Okay.
Well, I am a social media person, and I feel like social media is a very big tool that we can use,
Yeah.
especially I think in terms of soul winning.
Yeah.
So I believe social media is what like a platform that God put there that we should be able to voice out,
Okay.
because even if one person gets to hear it
Yeah.
and they are saved, that's something.
Yeah.
So that's how I tend to look at it for when it comes to me with social media, and that's why I like to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Last question here, and we will get you out on that. And that is, if you could just sum up your experience as a student, what would you call it?
Well, my experience, I would just say that it has been a learning and growing experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Time of growth.
yes, I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot too, because not having any family here,
Yeah.
it's like I had no choice but to grow.
Yeah.
Because by the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's just me.
Mm.
It's just me. I have no one that I can say I am counting on to get things done for me. I have to get it done, whether I like it or not.
It's
Whether
probably made you stronger.
yes, how I feel, because I used to get days where I don't feel like doing anything or leaving my bed because of the weather. But I'll be like, if I don't go, everything suffers, you know? I'll be
Yeah.
like reminding myself, why did I come here in the first place?
Yeah.
You know? So whenever I remember that, I'll be like, okay, cool. We keep going. Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie?
I'd say it's strength, positivity, intention, and attention to detail. These are what I've learned so far. They are a lot, actually.
Wow.
Yep. It tells you that you can thrive wherever you are. Just focus, pray, just keep God first in whatever you do. Have a positive mindset and bring out your passion in you.
Okay. I love that. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. Y'all
Thank
did
you for
great.
having us.
Yeah.